Hello and welcome everyone. This is Sumanta again. In today's video, I'll try to show you how to solve this puzzle named Small Code 63. If you are a beginner or new to Sudoku or variant Sudoku, then I will suggest you to try this puzzle by following the link given in the description of the video. Or you can see me solving this Sudoku. If you want to know about how I set this puzzle, then I'll show you how I set it at the end of the video. So I set and published this puzzle in Logic Master Germany sometimes back, and this puzzle has 1 star rating in Logic Master Germany in the difficulty rating. So if you are new to the Sudoku, I will suggest you to uh, try this puzzle. So let's start with the rule. These are 4 by 4 grid. Both these two grids are 4 by 4, which says that uh, each of this uh, each of this row, each of this column, and each of this box will have the digit 1 to 4 without repeat. Then we have this diagonal. The diagonal rule says that these 4 digit are identical to this 4 digit. By the way, this is also a 4 by 4 grid, so we'll have the digit 1 to 4 without in every box, in every row, in every column without repeat. Further, this digit is same as this digit, this second digit is same as this digit, this third digit is same as this digit, and this fourth digit is same as this fourth digit. So this is the rule about the diagonals. We have some additional rules. This sixth row is a exam row. If you don't know exam, it's a very simple rule. It says that if imagine this cell, this first cell is 2, then it says that this 2, the 2 digit have to sum to 6. So this has to be 4. On the other hand, if this first digit is 3, then the first 3 digit will have to sum to 6. On the other hand, if this digit is 4, then the first 4 digits will have to sum to 6. But obviously that is not possible because 1, 2, 3, 4 sums to 10. Then hope you understood this exam rule. Then this 3 clue is the skyscraper clue. So imagine these 4 digits are skyscraper and you are standing here in the ground. This clue says that you will be able to see 3 skyscraper. So imagine this cell is 2 and this cell is 1. Then these 2 skyscraper will hide the one skyscraper and you will not be able to see this one skyscraper. But let's say these 2 digits are 3 and 4, then you will be able to see these 3 skyscraper and the 1 will be hidden. But imagine if this cell is not 3 but it's a 4 and this 4 is 3, then you will be able to see 1 here, 1 skyscraper here and 1 skyscraper here. This 1 and 3 will be hidden. 3 will be hidden by the 4, 1 will be hidden by the 2. So you'll be able to see 2 skyscraper and this clue will be invalid. So I hope you understood the skyscraper rule. Then this digit is a odd digit. In this digit with 1 to 4 as the digit, this digit will have to be 1 or 3. This digit is even digit, can be 2 or 4. And in this little thermometer, this cell is greater than this cell. So imagine this cell is 2, then this cell has to be 3 or 4. If that's a 3, this cell has to be 4. So these are the rule. As I said, I will suggest you to give this puzzle a try. So now I will start with the solve. And as I was telling with the rule, I said this digit can be 1 or 3. This digit can be 2 or 4. So let's merge them. And as I was telling you the exam rule, I said this digit cannot be 4 because first 4 cell cannot sum to 10. So it will sum to 10. So that 6 clue will break. And this cannot be 1 as well because 1 digit cannot sum to 6. So this digit has to be 2 or 3. 2 with a 4 here or 3 with a 1 and 2 here. Similarly, this skyscraper clue, this cell cannot be 4 because then I will not be able to see any more skyscraper. Only the 4 will be visible. And this cannot be 3 as well because if it's a 3, the 1 and 2 skyscraper will be hidden by this 3 and will not be visible. So this digit has to be 1 or 2. Now see these 3 cells which I will color. See the behavior of these 2 blue cells with respect to this green cell. If this green cell is 1, this cell is 3. If the green cell is 2, this cell is 3. So one of the blue cell has to be 3. Either it's here or it's here. This particular arrangement of digits in a Sudoku grid is called Y-wing. And you will find this particular arrangement in many Sudokus. And if you can spot this arrangement in Sudokus, you'll be able to solve many hard Sudokus. And the interesting part of this arrangement is about this cell. This cell at present can be 1, 2, 3 or 4. But since one of these 2 digit is a 3, I'll not be able to put a 3 here because both of them sees this cell. If I put a 3 here, this will become 1, this will become 2, and this cell will break. So see how this Y-wing technique, how strong it is, because it allows to me to remove a 3 from this cell. So I can remove a 3 from here. Now see this example. As I said, if that's a 2, this is a 4. If that's a 3, this is a 1 and 2. So in both the cases, there is a 2 among this cell. If either it's here with a 4 here or it's a 3 with a 1 2 pair. So so there is a 2 among this cell, and I'll be able to remove the 2 from this cell as well. Now I said this cell is identical to this cell, so I can bring the 1 4 option here and the 1 2 option here. Now see this 3 cell. Again, I will color them. I will make this green and see the behavior of the green cell with respect to the blue cell. So if this is a 2, that's a 1. If this is a 4, that's a 1. So again, I have 1 between these two cells, and this particular arrangement of digit is again a Y wing, and it's a very powerful this digit, which can be 1 2 3 4 at present. But because there is a 1 in one of the blue cell, the both sees this cell, and I will not be able to put a 1 here. If I put a 1 here, this will be 4, this will be 2, and this cell will break. So again, the wiring helps me to disambiguate or to remove 1 from this cell. Now see this little thermometer. As I said, this digit has to be better than this digit, so I will not be able to put a 1 here, because if I put a 1 here, this will be 0. So this digit has to be 2, 3, or 4. Now ask the question, where is 1 in this row? It has to be among these two cells, because this 1 is not available here. Now what is this digit, this bulb? It can be 1, 2, or 3 ideally, but it cannot be 4, because then I have to put a 5 here. So, but since I said there is 1 between these two cells, I don't know where, but there is a 1 here. So this cannot be 1 anymore. This digit has to be 2 or 3. And this cell is greater than this cell, so this cannot be 2, because if I put a 2 here, I have to put a 1 here, which is not available. So this is not 2. And this cell is identical to this cell, so I can bring the 2 3 here. Now ask the question, where is 4 in this column? Because if I put a 4 here, let's put the 4 here, then how many skyscraper I'll be able to see? Whether it's a 1 or a 2, this will be visible, and this 4 will be visible. But these two cells, whether they are 1, 2, or 3, will not be visible. So I'll be able to see one skyscraper here, second skyscraper here, and then I will not be able to see these two skyscrapers. The 4 will not be here, and the 4 will come here. And this cell cannot be 1 as well, because if I put a 1 here, this will become 2 and will hide the 1. So I'll be able to see these two skyscraper, one will be hidden, and this 4 skyscraper. So this and this will be visible and this will be hidden. So this cannot be 1 as well. So if it cannot be 1, then it's 2 or 3. So now see this box. This is a 2 3 pair. If that's a 2, this is a 3. If that's a 3, this is a 2. So I'll not be able to put a 2 here, and that becomes 1. And I have to put a 4 in this box, it comes here. That makes this cell as 2 or 3, because these are the two digits available in this row. This becomes 1 and 4. And this 1, as I said, is identical to this cell. So I have a 1 here. And then this 1 makes that's a 3. Becomes 2. That's a 3. These two are 1 and 2. And obviously this 3 comes here. So that makes this a 3. This has to be higher than 3. So it's a 4. This is a 3. I have to put a 3 in this box. That's only available here. Makes that's a 2. This becomes 4. That's a 2. This is a 3. These two are 1 4 pair by looking at this box. That's a 3. These two are 1 and 2 because of this box. This is a 1 or 2 by this row. So this 1 2 comes here. So this becomes a 1 2 pair in this row. So that becomes a 3 makes that's 2. So now this exam clue, the first 2 digit will have to sum to 6. So that becomes 4, that becomes 1, this becomes 3, that's 2, that's 1, that's 2, this is a 1, this is a 4. This 1 comes here, next that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, and 4. So this is how to, so let's take the clue one. So this exam clue is doing fine. This skyscraper clue, I can see 1, 2, 3 skyscraper. This is odd digit, this is an even digit. 4 is higher than 3, and these 4 digits are identical as this 4 digit. So all the clues are working fine, and this is the solution. So hope you have tried the puzzle. Hope you have liked my solve. And if you want to see how I set this puzzle, then I have to go to 8 puzzle because I set most of my puzzle in 8 puzzle. So if you want to see the main idea of behind setting this puzzle, then let's go to 8 puzzle. Welcome back everyone. Now I will quickly tell you the main idea behind setting this puzzle. I set this puzzle for the beginners and I wanted to get them introduced with the idea of wiving in a much simpler way. Wiving is a very useful and handy technique to solve many difficult sudokus, but I wanted to introduce this technique in an easier way, so I choose a 4 by 4 grid. And I saw that if I give in a 4 by 4 grid, if I give this clue as a exam clue, it's as a skyscraper clue, and make this cell as a odd digit, I'll be able to generate a Y wing in the grid. This will become 1 3, this will become 1 2 because of the skyscraper clue, and this will become 2 3 because of the exam clue. That will generate a Y wing pattern in the grid. If this is the 1, this is a 3. If that's a 2, this is a 3. So I will have a Y wing in the grid. And this cell, which is supposed to be 1 2 3 4, will not have the digit 3 now, because if I put a 3 here, this will become 1 and 2 and this cell will break. So this wiving pattern of the grid will help the solver to remove this 3 from here, and that will create a trick in the grid. But I found I found two issue with this particular thing. First, I found what is the usefulness of removing 3 from here, because removing 3 from here should give the solver a progress. And second, this looks very plain to me. It means just one wing in a 4 by 4 grid looks little bit plain to me. So I wanted to make it little bit more interesting. Then I found that this exam clue puts a 2 among these 3 cells. Either the 2 is here or it's here as a 1 to pair with 3 here. And that removes a 2 here from this cell as well. So then I thought if I give one more 4 by 4 grid and make this diagonal cell identical, that will bring this 1 4 and 1 2 here. And now if I make a this cell to be even digit, I'll be able to generate the wiving pattern one more time, because now these digits will be in a wiving pattern. If that's a 2, this is a 1. If that's a 4, this is a 1. And this cell, which is can be 1 2 3 or 4, will not have the 1 anymore, because if that's a 1, this is 4, this is 2, and this cell will break. And this will somehow the solver will find, I thought the solver will find this a little bit more interesting. You use the wiving here to remove a digit from here, and then again use that wiving here with, and then remove a digit from here. This will sort of give the solver a little more interesting to the puzzle, or make the puzzle a little bit more interesting. But what is the use of removing one from here? So they have used the wiring here, remove a one from here. But what is the use of this removing one from in this grid? So I thought if I give a little bit of thermometer here, I can remove one from this cell as well, which will make one of these two to be one, and will remove one from this cell. This will become 2 3, and this 2 3 will jump back here because these two cells are identical. So that will become 2 3. This skyscraper clue will make this a 2 3, and the solver will get a digit here. I find this is little bit interesting. then just giving one grid with a one waving, I found this is a little bit more fun to solve. So this one will now jump back here and we'll make that a one. So the solver have to sort of move back and forth between these two grids to solve the puzzle. I found this is more interesting, a little bit more beautiful, and as well as they will get the wiving flavor of the wiving technique two times. So this is the main idea of setting the puzzle, and from my solution that this does runs till the end. So uh, so that's the more or less the main idea of setting behind this puzzle. So hope you like solve. Hope you enjoyed the video, and so I'll be bringing much more interesting trick that gets used in Sudoku in my later videos. So hope to see you again in my later video. Till then, take care. Have a nice time. Bye.